Hello and welcome to this video on how to level up your English with smarter word choices. Today, we're going to look at common phrases we use in everyday conversations, like very hot and very tired, and how you can replace them with more expressive alternatives. We'll cover everything from explanations and sentence transformations to quizzes and short reading exercises. By the end, you'll feel more confident in your ability to use advanced vocabulary. Let's get started. Don't say very, boost your vocabulary with simple changes. Let's begin. Don't say very detailed. Say meticulous. Meticulous. Choosing richer vocabulary helps you sound more precise and expressive. Instead of repeating very detailed, words like meticulous add depth to your description, especially when talking about work, study, or organization. Synonyms. In this section, we will explore synonyms along with examples to better understand their contextual usage. Very detailed. Meticulous. Thorough. Precise. Exacting. Painstaking. Meticulous. Maeve is meticulous in her research, checking every source twice. Thorough. The doctor carried out a thorough examination before giving advice. Precise. Matteo gave a precise explanation of how the machine works. Exacting. The project required exacting standards that not everyone could meet. Painstaking. Building the model ship was a painstaking process that took weeks. Sentence transformation examples. In this section, we will examine the original sentences and match them with their transformed versions. The teacher gave a very detailed explanation. Caroline offered a very detailed description of the crime. The book gives a very detailed account of history. Diego completed a very detailed search for the missing files. The designer followed very detailed rules. The book gives a thorough and precise account of history. Diego completed a painstaking search for the missing files. The designer followed exacting rules. The teacher gave a meticulous explanation. Caroline offered a precise description of the crime. Let's test our knowledge with quizzes based on what we have already learnt. (1) The doctor conducted a blank examination of the patient. A. Very detailed. B. Thorough. C. Short. 2. Which is the best synonym for very detailed? A. Vague. B. Brief. C. Exacting. 3. His instructions were so blank that no one could misunderstand. A. Precise. B. Random. C. Very detailed. (4) It took him months of blank Work to restore the old building. A. Careless. B. Very detailed. C. Painstaking. 5. Josie prepared a blank report that impressed the entire committee. A. Simple. B. Meticulous. C. Very detailed. 6. The artist is known for his blank standards in every painting. A. Lazy. B. Exacting. C. Very detailed. Let's listen to a short reading text and focus on the words we have learnt. Melody was known for her meticulous approach to her work as an architect. Before drawing even a single line, she would spend days collecting data and conducting thorough research about the site. Every line in her blueprint was precise, down to the millimeter, leaving no room for error. Some of her colleagues thought her methods were too exacting, demanding a level of accuracy that few could achieve. Yet, when people saw the results of her painstaking efforts, they understood why her buildings were admired worldwide. She often stayed late in her office, double-checking measurements and calculations. Her clients appreciated how nothing was overlooked, not even the smallest detail. In the end, her projects always stood as examples of perfection and dedication. Meticulous. Don't use very detailed, use meticulous to describe work, explanations, or actions that are done with extreme care and attention to every small part. Let's proceed with a new one. Don't say, very serious. Say, grave. Grave. When you want to express something extremely serious or critical, the word grave is a stronger and more formal alternative. It's often used in situations involving danger, responsibility, or consequences. Synonyms. In this section, we will explore synonyms along with examples to better understand their contextual usage. Very serious. Grave. Critical. Severe. Dire. Weighty. Grave. The doctor gave us a grave warning about the risks of ignoring the treatment. Critical. The patient's condition was critical after the accident, requiring urgent care. Severe. The region was hit by severe weather, causing floods and power outages. Dire. They were in dire need of clean water after the disaster struck. Weighty. The committee faced a weighty decision that could affect millions of people. Sentence transformation examples. In this section, we will examine the original sentences and match them with their transformed versions. The patient is in a very serious condition. They are facing very serious challenges. The team is in very serious need of new equipment. The committee is dealing with very serious issues. Ignoring this warning is very serious. The team is in dire need of new equipment. The patient is in a critical condition. Ignoring this warning is grave. They are facing severe challenges. The committee is dealing with weighty issues. Let's test our knowledge with quizzes based on what we have already learnt. One. After the accident, the driver was in blank condition. A. Very serious. B. Playful. C. Critical. 2. The villagers faced blank shortages of food and water. A. Severe. B. Very serious. C. Cheerful. 3. The judge had to make a blank decision that would affect the entire case. A. Light. B. Weighty. C. Very serious. Four. Hospitals are under blank pressure due to rising patient numbers. A. Weak. B. Severe. C. Very serious. 5. The report described the situation as blank. A. Funny. B. Very serious. C. Grave. 6. The refugees were in blank need of shelter. A. Dire. B. Happy. C. Very serious. Let's listen to a short reading text and focus on the words we have learnt. The town faced a grave challenge when a wildfire broke out in the nearby forest. Within hours, the situation became critical as the flames spread dangerously close to people's homes. The fire was made worse by the severe drought that had dried up the land for months. Experts warned of the dire consequences if immediate action was not taken to control the blaze. At the same time, the council carried a weighty responsibility, deciding whether to order a full evacuation or risk keeping people in place until firefighters arrived. Local volunteers rushed to help, bringing water and supplies to exhausted fire crews. Families packed their belongings, uncertain if they would ever see their houses again. Despite the fear, the community remained united, determined to protect one another through the crisis. Grave. Don't use very serious, use grave to describe serious problems, risks, or warnings. That's it for today's lesson. Remember, small changes in your word choices can make a big difference in how fluent and natural your English sounds. Practice using these new synonyms, try the quizzes, and don't forget to transform those basic sentences into more descriptive ones. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more language tips and exercises. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.